Oh, damn, I started it already. Hold on. Whoop. Hello? Hello? All right. Oh, there you are. What's up? So, okay. We all set?
Yeah, why do I have trouble finding you on TikTok? When I want to find you, when I don't want to find you, I get notifications up the ass over your live. Stupid. Stupid.
Yeah, really stupid, man.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am all set. All right. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another live edition of Top Rope Report. We are here live tonight on TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. I'm your host, the illustrious Mr. Trivia, and joining me every week, as usual, my co-host, my tag team partner, my best friend, the best in the business, the Nugster Greg. Greg, how you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing all right.
That's good. We're here to talk about our Monday Night Raw.
You don't drink. Your gift gallery thing is a cocktail?
Yeah, I know. Something different. We're here to talk about the Monday Night Raw recap, NXT recap. Going to be talking about WrestlePalooza coming up this Saturday on ESPN. So, if we're all set, we can get started with the matches.
All right. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Holy shit. All right. Well, this week's Monday Night Raw
Thank you.
emanated from the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. Just about, I don't know, 45 minutes away from me and Mr. Trivia are. And in true Top Rope Report fashion, anything and everything Monday Night Raw, we are kicked off by Mr. 24/7. And the last time is now. John Smith, his final appearance in Springfield. What do you
All right. Well, thank you, Greg. Yeah, his last appearance in Springfield. Tell you, the fans went crazy. I mean, I guess he went to college right down the road, and he was talking about that, how he was playing football, and everything else, and he wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for them, and if it wasn't for that, and it was a great promo. I mean, I get sadder and sadder each week that he's on, knowing that we're not going to see John Cena on TV anymore, and it's like a staple in WWE. And maybe have a reunion show or something. He might pop in sometimes. You never know.
made it very clear that this is it. He is done.
Oh, okay. So everybody get your cameras out. Make sure you get them good photos. But yeah, then he started talking about Brock Lesnar, and he openly admitted, "Am I afraid of Brock Lesnar? Yes. Am I going to back down from Brock Lesnar? No." So it's going to be an interesting match between those two. Um, I can't believe it's been 11 or 12 years, 13 years since they went at each other one on one. Doesn't seem that long ago, but it has been, and I just thought it was a really good promo to start the show off. I gave it a B plus.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to say I saw this totally different than you. As far as the career goes. Um, I mean, John Cena came out, and the crowd knows. Um, you know, he really fed off of the energy of Ron Springfield. Like you said, talking about being an offensive lineman, at school just up the road. He had to learn how to take compliments and talk because the offensive linemen, so they just go out there and get hit and get hurt. People that were there, his friends were there, his family was there. Some of the players that he, played with football, 30 years ago were there. He said, I found it, suplexed, and I'm still standing, which brought an even louder cheer to the crowd. And then, I think the key to the whole thing was after saying not the same shit that he always says, but kind of the same thing. Then Lord there in that stadium, in that arena, was he said, what does being the last real champion really mean? Brock Lesnar is going to find out this Saturday at WrestlePalooza. That hit. I mean, that the crowd just exploded, did the mic drop, it was over. If there was anything that made me want to see this match more, that promo did it. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I gave it an A.
All right. Yeah, you did see me, Max, on here.
All right. After that, we then went to the opening matchup of the evening, as it was a singles matchup between Lyra Valkyria and the Judgment Days of Roxanne Perez. After last week, I get to lead off. So after last week's matchup with Raquel, Lyra took out Roxanne, and early on, the two women, Lyra and Raquel, were going, going at it, they're trading moves, doing this, doing that, and then Raquel did something that referee Jessica Carr saw and tossed Raquel inside, which allowed it to really truly be a one-on-one matchup. This match only went 9 minutes and 6 seconds long. I could have gone 90 minutes and 6 seconds long. These two women worked so well in the ring together, going back to their days, all the way back to, I think it was Stand and Deliver match in 2024. Lyra was able to get the win after hitting Nightwing out of nowhere, really. And then all of a sudden, she starts leaving, and Raquel comes, knocks her down, throws her in the ring, and start beating down on poor little Lyra. And who comes to make the save? But nobody other than Bayley. She comes down, takes both Roxanne and Raquel, and then continues bewildered look on Lyra's face, not really knowing what to do. Bayley started to slowly come up towards her, and then she jumped out of the ring and started hugging everyone. Joe Tester, Corey Graves, Alicia Taylor, Jessica Carr, people in the audience, some ringside cameramen. She just started hugging everybody, and then left. And then Lyra just was sitting in the ring, looking like the same, like, what the fuck did I just see? Look that I had on my face. Really glad to see Bayley back. I gave this a solid B.
All right, yeah, that was definitely a good match. Like you said, they do work well together. Thank you for the likes. Charlie, the answer to your question, what was my favorite part of Minecraft movie? Don't know, never saw it. But yeah, the moves that they had in this match were awesome. I mean, Raquel, she tried to get involved the first time and she was asked to leave. And then after that, she came back after the match was over. Bayley came down, like you said, cleaned house with them. And then she started hugging people. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Are we going to see the hugger Bayley? Which one are we going to see? You know, it was confusing to me at first, but it was nice to see her. Um, I'm kind of glad that she didn't go after um, Lyra. I would have, if she was going to do that, that probably would have been a good time to do it. But I'm kind of glad she didn't. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I gave it a B as well.
All right. After that, we saw a little backstage segment where there was a confrontation between Stephanie McCare and the Kabuki Warriors, which ended up with Asuka volunteering Kairi Sane for a match with La Primera. We then went to the next match of the evening, a single matchup between Penta and the New Day's Kofi Kingston. Trev, you're up first.
All righty, thank you. Yeah, this match was as good as I thought it would be. I mean, Kofi Kingston and Penta, great great work together. I guess Xavier Woods is going to still be out for a while. I just don't. I mean, I really don't know what the story is with Grayson Waller. I mean, is he officially a member of the New Day, or is he trying to get in there, or what? But yeah, this was an enjoyable match. I liked it. Um, Penta ended the match with the Mexican Destroyer, which I guess Grayson Waller has that petition that they're trying to get banned or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it looks like Kofi took the Mexican Destroyer pretty well because he wasn't moving there after for a little bit after the match was over. But yeah, I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't that long, but it wasn't that short, so I enjoyed it. I gave it a B plus.
Okay. I'm confused about what you said about Xavier Woods. You don't know how long he's going to be out. What are you referring to?
Well, didn't he say he had surgery on his head? Huh?
Because he got hit. Yeah, because he got hit. Okay. The reason why he said that was the same reason Grayson Waller wants a Mexican Destroyer to be banned. Because Xavier Woods took a Mexican Destroyer from Kofi Kingston a couple weeks ago, and now because of that, I had to have head surgery.
Huh. Okay, just trying to go along with him being out and.
Yeah, but he was just saying that because he took a Mexican Destroyer. So he was just saying that as whatever choice. But Grayson Waller really has a petition going. I mean, I got a bridge that connects Portland and Middletown. I'll sell that to you too if you want. Yeah, did you say you really liked this match?
Yeah, I thought it was a good match.
And what grade did you give it?
B plus.
B as in boy?
Yeah.
Sorry, because I am nowhere near that. This match, I mean, it got time. It didn't even get the time that it needed to be a good. It only had 7.5 minutes, and I was thankful that it only got 7.5 minutes. It wasn't that. This is complicated and pent up. Yeah. Being a fan favorite, being, cheered, it's not going to go old. But I think the stigma, and I'll be talking about this a little later, of him is already slowly starting to wear off. He's in this, it just wasn't good. It was so much better. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was expecting a matchup to be a B or B plus, and I'm scraping up the bottom of the barrel to give it a C, if not a C minus, because of that. I mean, the fact that it's a 7.5 minute match, and then there's a 2-minute, 45-second break in the middle of it. So it wasn't even a 4.5-minute match. It just, there was no flow, couldn't get into it all. I even have here in my comments, he kind of going back and forth until Benton knocked loose off the apron. And Grace put out in commentary that it even says in quotes here, you know, Xavier Woods could have, quote unquote, re-aggravated his neck injury. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't like this that much at all. Because too much of the match took place during the commercial break. I'm going to struggle to give it a C.
All right.
We had seen earlier, I guess early in the evening, LA Knight wanted to have both the Bronze in a matchup, and he was talking to Adam Pearce with Jay Uso there as they were arguing. And he said he wanted to have a tag match, and he said Eddie Partner was choosing, and he was going to choose Jimmy. And Jimmy and Jay kind of got into a little bit of a tip when Jay was telling Jimmy that he couldn't team with LA Knight. He then went to the, let's see, oh yeah, the matchup, not the matchup, the face-to-face of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch with CM Punk and AJ Lee. I need to offer this, and this was pretty good. You know, Becky and Seth came out first, and get much into even talking at all before AJ Lee and CM Punk came out. To the big ovation of you know, AJ Lee's husband poured in after CM Punk came out and said, "Hi, I'm AJ Lee's husband." And they started, you know, kind of go back and forth, and AJ Lee said that she would not have been there if Seth Rollins didn't use Becky as her personal bodyguard. How are you gonna feel when I pump you in the face? And he said, what you should be worried about is not even what I'm going to do next. I'm a Puerto Rican from New Jersey. Sometimes I shake a chick. Now, I read the quote. I thought she said bitch, but this is a little toned down AJ Lee. And probably started to plant seeds of tension between, you know, telling AJ Lee that her husband, and he has a habit of leaving when things got him down. He then took a slap from AJ Lee, and you know what? Said the CM Punk line. Luckily, I won't hit a woman, but I know somebody who will. And Becky's kind of like, who? What? Me? What? No, not me. And then walked out of the ring. As the two of them were arguing, you saw a camera shot of CM Punk's, you know, chin on AJ Lee's left shoulder, right shoulder. I thought it was really good. Second best part of the show so far at this point. I gave it a B+.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this match, and not only because I think it's going to be a really good match. It's because we haven't seen AJ Lee in the ring in 10 years, and I want to see how you know, how well the training works for her and everything else. But yeah, I mean, when Becky took off, it was like, this is all kayfabe. Something's going to happen where they're going to end up getting back in the ring. And she gave AJ the manhandle slam.
Sure, forgot about that.
And you know, it was and that's what is going to fuel the fire a lot more, because CM Punk also come out and said, you know, in the beginning, well, I put the Cult of Personality on the shelf and went with her song. So, but that was a pretty cool thing. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really liked this face-to-face promo that they had with each other. It's making me want to see the match more and more. I gave it a B.
Okay. After that, we then went to a singles matchup where it was the LWO's Dragon Lee against El Grande Americano, the second, I think we're calling it now. Trev, you're up first.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm not. I'm probably one of the very few people that are, you know, really not sold on El Grande Americano being, you know, we all know it's Ludwig Kaiser, but it's just, I mean, you know, he fought Dragon Lee. Okay, I mean, you didn't expect Dragon Lee to beat him, but I do like the role he's playing as El Grande Americano. You know, at one point, Dragon Lee was actually, you know, getting the best of El Grande Americano, and up pops another El Grande Americano. And then he went after him, and up pops another one. And I'm sitting there like, well, wait a minute. Is everybody in the stands going to be El Grande Americano here? There was like 3 of them. But, yeah, the match was, to me, it was okay. It's just, I'm just losing interest in this El Grande Americano thing. Maybe because I thought it was better when it was Chad Gable. But yeah, I didn't think this match was all that great. I gave it a C.
So when we talked yesterday, you said everything you rated was no more than a B minus.
Yeah, well, I rewatched the show, and I realized that match wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So I changed the grade.
I obviously you changed the grade because of what I said, because I thought this was great. I really thought this was an excellent match. I think Ludwig Kaiser, and I think part of it was I thought that's why I was astonished you gave this match a B minus, because you hate Dragon Lee and you don't like El Grande. But Ludwig Kaiser eating this role up and really, really doing a great job with it. I mean, he might be better at this than Chad Gable was. And that's saying something. He worked very well with Dragon Lee. He had the fans and strength for living and breathing out spots and near falls in this match. I don't know how much more, you know, if the second and was the third and the fourth El Grande Americano a little silly. Well, yeah. You can't take that away from this match. Things that they did in this match. We had the extra El Grande show up, and then the fourth El Grande Americano, the fourth showed up, and AJ Styles came running down the ring to kind of, you know, take the other 2 guys out of the way. So we then had the first, El Grande Americano, the third, push Dragon Lee up the ropes. So El Grande Americano, the second, he got the submission win. I mean, it was. I really did enjoy this match. I'm going to give it a solid B, almost B minus.
All right.
We saw Lyra Valkyria slowly going up to Bayley's locker room, where she overheard a shouting match involving Bayley, only to walk into the locker room where Bayley was kind of in there all by herself, with a different shirt on than she had before, which she wore an AJ Lee shirt out when she was doing all the hugging. Bayley loaded on Lyra Valkyria, leaving Lyra kind of.
Yep. Huh?
Bless you, I think.
No, a little tickle.
on to the singles matchup of Stephanie McCare against Kairi Sane. This, I mean, anytime watching Stephanie McCare in the ring is a good time. She's just so good in the ring. And I'm not a fan of hers, but she can go. She can wrestle. She can do things in the ring. She has not that she's put on a ton of muscle, but she's putting on a little bit of tone in her body and her physique to make her not look as frail and as small. Asuka being ringside is was always going to be a kind of a distraction. And he had the commercial once again in the middle of this match. And the match went almost 12 minutes, so it didn't take away a lot of the action. Go back and forth. Kairi Sane escaped at one point, took down with a driving elbow to her chest in the corner. Stephanie then cut off with an insane elbow, but then ate a double stomp. So it really wasn't a squash match by any means. And then we wound up getting, the closing ending segments where Stephanie McCare did her dragon screw leg win. She did the kiss, and then she added a top rope to the floor and wiped out both of her opponents. Asuka and Kairi, and then we got SVB, and Stephanie McCare got the victory. We then had Asuka come in the ring to kind of basically Stephanie, only side to get in the middle, and face to face with Stephanie McCare. And I didn't realize until the two of them were face to face that even Sky's actually taller than Stephanie McCare. I did not realize that. But, I think this is going to be a great match on Sunday. I love this match that I saw here. I gave it another solid B.
Definitely agree. I definitely agree. I really like Kairi Sane's work in the ring. You could tell when she had that time off for a little while, she was, spending some time in the gym. But yeah, Stephanie McCare she's just amazing. Her and Io Sky, I wouldn't be surprised if that might be in the running for match of the year. That's got the possibilities of being a great title match. I have a feeling that it's going to end badly. We're going to do our prediction show on Saturday at 10 a.m. So I'll go more into that with my match prediction when we do the show. But I have a couple of takes on what I think is going to happen. But I enjoyed this match. I thought it was really good. I would have liked to have seen Stephanie against Asuka, but I was happy with Stephanie versus Kairi. I thought it was a good match. I gave it a B as well.
Okay. Backstage, we saw Finn Balor and JD McDonough kind of getting the business of Dominic Mysterio about his relationship with El Grande Americano, and what he actually expects in return for his assistance. And Dominic is kind of like, well, can he do blah, blah, blah. And then Rusev came in and then announced himself as the next Intercontinental Champion. Mike, first of all, sidebar, is this a matchup we want to see? Rusev against Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the IC title?
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Okay, and if AJ Styles was going to take it off of Dominic, is it going to be Rusev?
Right, yep. I think so, yep.
Okay. All right. We then went to the main event of the evening, as it was a tag team matchup between LA Knight and Jimmy Uso against the Visions, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Trev, you are up.
All righty, thank you.